everybody. Greetings. Welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. I hope y'all can hear me clearly. Today I have parked the vehicle and now I'm going to take some time for myself. I'm going to take a mental break for myself. I'm taking a little mini stroll. This is Tuesday, Heute ist Dienstag, everyone. So this is the time when everyone congregates in this location and they do like a little fitness workout, dance, training, walking and running session. So that's what you have going on here. I'm going to turn the camera around. So I don't even know. You probably can't even see me because I'm in the shade and I'm not really turned towards the sun. See, that's the difference right here. But we're just gonna walk and talk for a minute. So just vibing out with y'all, having a conversation. What do I want to talk about, y'all? Just want to talk about my energy right now. It's not feeling the best. Feeling a little low, feeling a little drained, feeling a little, I don't know, I guess you could say frustrated, amongst other things. And the reason for that is because so much, goes on and I don't necessarily talk about it all. But one thing I can tell you is that we just have to keep fighting another day. Life isn't easy for some. Life is very difficult for some. So we just have to keep fighting, y'all. That's all we can really do out here is just keep fighting. If we're here, all we can do is fight. Smashburger. I don't know if y'all ever had Smashburger before, but they have some pretty good food. Well, I don't see the people out there working out. Maybe they're not here today. But normally they're right there in that section right there. So I don't see anybody. So what I'm going to do is try to find a little section just for me to sit down. I probably won't go down there because I feel like it's going to be too many people. But what I'm going to do is find somewhere where I can be to myself somewhere. But because today is a Tuesday, I think a lot of people are going to be out here. And like I said, I really don't want to be around people. Here's my outfit. I'm not wearing it all the way properly because I got hot. I got a little hot in the car. Let me ease on over this way. This is going to be very shaded and I want to make sure y'all can see me. I could sit on that bench right here, but it's going to be too many people like walking past, so I'm not trying to deal with that either. I don't know what it is, y'all. It's just like people like irritate me sometimes. I don't want to deal with them. They're annoying to me because I know that they're just nosy, and then it's like they're not genuine. They're just curious. They just want to be all up in your business, being curious for no reason. People just really are very disingenuous. So, but they're having a photo shoot over here, which this is a really nice area to have a photo shoot. So my goal is to come back out here and do a photo shoot with my clothing brand. And then I'm also going to do another photo shoot with, I have this beautiful gold and pink dress that I bought last year. And I want to wear that, but I need to have my makeup done. And I want my hair to look very upscale. I want my hair to be kind of like in pin curls, like in an updo. I think it's going to look beautiful. And I even have some shoes picked out. I didn't really know how that would come out, considering that I had injured my wrist and I lost weight in my right arm. Because the dress, it does expose my arms. So yeah, I'm still walking through. I don't really want other people in my video like that, so I'm gonna walk on this side. You probably can hear music in the background. It's coming from over there. Okay, they're playing Cardi B over there. I hope I don't get a copyright strike, y'all. Let's see, is anybody over here in my section? Good, nobody's over here. So So I'm gonna come on over here. Up and it's up and it's stuck and it's up and it's stuck and it's up and it's stuck. Hey. Hey. Y'all gotta excuse me. All right, y'all, let me put this camera down. All right, y'all, tuning in. This is video number 2 in my spot. What we talking about today basically is it is difficult to work with people of my own kind, especially when it comes to business, y'all. Working with your own kind can be a gift and a curse, because for one thing, they don't recognize the value sometimes in what you do. Just want to go like this real quick so y'all can see my whole outfit. I don't have my crop top hoodie all the way on. But yeah, sometimes they don't recognize, the time, the effort, and energy that a person puts into what they do for them. And even like being a realtor or even printing clothing items for people, when they come up with designs and you're putting all your time, energy, and effort into it, they act like it is a problem to pay for your services. Y'all, I am not a free chauffeur. I'm not a free tourist for people that want to come see the city and get free apartment tours, free home tours. When I start charging people, I tell them, hey, if you want me to take you around, and especially if you're trying to lease a property, there's going to be a showing fee attached. I don't hear back from the person. That happened to me not too long ago. There was this lady I had shown her a rental property a few years ago, and she contacted me out of nowhere one day saying that she wanted to purchase, but her son had actually passed away unbeknownst to me. Well, we were in contact. I had invited her out to a home buyer seminar where she could get up to over $100,000 in down payment assistance, right? So lo and behold, I'm thinking that she's ready. She said she had about $15,000 to $20,000 saved up, and her lease was coming up. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, she contacted me and she's like, oh, I think I want to rent. Could you show me some rentals? So I let her know that there would be a showing fee attached to that. So basically it's my showing fee per property, or you can pay one flat fee. I stopped hearing back from her. I even had her to connect with the lender and everything. So like I said, that lets you know that these people are out to get whatever they can get. Then I don't even want to get started on one of my neighbors, y'all. I connected with them because they reached out to me saying they wanted to sell their home. Now, I used to actually print their hoodies and their shirts for them. They came over to the house, came in the yard a few times. We had a pretty decent rapport, so I thought, well, she, wanted to know about selling her house, and her husband. So I took the time to do, market analysis for them, took them around the neighborhood so they could see another property that looks just like theirs. Look, this home looks like yours. It's on the market. This is what it's going for. This is how long it's been on the market. So if you're looking to compete with that, hey, you might want to invest into fixing your property up, or you can sell as is. I'm giving them all this information. If you don't have the funds to do it, there's a company that can fix it up for you, and you pay them at the sale of closing. I go through all of these things, giving them information, and then they stop responding, only to find out yesterday when I go outside, a for sale sign by another realtor is up there. So they knew that they were going to do that. That's why one day when I went outside and I passed by, the husband was outside, and I was going to speak, but he hurried up and went inside real quickly, like he didn't want to face me. And I noticed, like, even with the wife, I had, reached out to her a few times, wished her a happy holiday or whatever, and they were very distant. Y'all, that is very disappointing, and it is kind of hurtful when you know that you have that person's best interest at heart, they're not the only ones that have done some nonsense like that. My thing is, it's fine. You can use whoever you want to use, but don't lie and say that you're going to use me to sell your house. I'm having you to sign documents, and then you just stop responding. And then on top of that, you know, you just be distant and avoidant. That's very nasty, it's very disrespectful, and it's very rude. So there is no point in thinking that you have a rapport with people, y'all, especially in matters of business. People are very selfish and they're out for themselves. So I will be focusing on my clothing brand. I did get some more ink today so that I can print. And I just wanted to say that if you're going through something in life, you know, and it's discouraging and challenging, just, you know, try to focus your energy on other things to alter your energy, because it's not easy out here. It is hard, and people are very rude, very disrespectful. Even when I came out to this event right now, I'm gonna let you see there are a lot of people walking. I remember I set up my table. It's on one of my channels. I had set up my table. I was selling my shirts. I made a sale. So one of the females of this event, I'm not going to name her name. She knows who she is, but she came up to the table basically wanting to charge me a $75 fee to set up. And I didn't really appreciate her approach, because this event is really not all that to be acting like that, but it'd be your own people trying to block you, trying to get in your way. And they just, like I said, they're out for themselves. And I'm just sick of people. I'm sick of melanated people. I'm sick of like a lot of people, y'all. I'm just tired of a lot of things. And I do see why people leave the country, because some of my best years of my life was when I was living in Germany. And it was just so carefree. Y'all, please get a passport. Please travel the world. If you have some people that you can travel with, please do that. I have one friend in Dallas that she does have her passport, but I really want people around me to have passports at this point, because I need to be able to leave and get out of this place. So anyway, I want to send a special shout out to everybody out there that needs you know, some form of encouragement. If you're working on a business, if you are going through any challenges that I just named, you know, people trying to take advantage of you, being, you know, dishonest, don't take it, try not to take it personal, but just understand that is a reflection of them. It is not a reflection of who you are as a person. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, you all stay blessed. All right, y'all. So I think they've actually moved the Mad Mile Run across the way over here, right behind me. I think they've moved it to back there. So that's why you hear the music. Normally they're back the other way. So I don't know why they moved it, but I might take y'all over there so y'all can see. I really don't care, for real, because people are full of SHIT out here, y'all. All right. I'm gonna tune in with y'all later. Check the outfit, y'all. Y'all, I am out here on the swings, tapping with your girl on the swings. out here swinging, y'all. Let me let y'all see the people. They're working out. You can see them from up here. That's the people out there. They're running, walking, jogging, all of that. And this is where I'm at. Y'all, stuff is starting to bite me as I swing on these swings. So I probably, in a minute, I'm going to start walking back to the car. I just came out here to get some fresh air, for real. So, whew. Yes. Check the outfit. Hey, check the outfit, y'all. Oh goodness, I gotta get up. I gotta get out of here, because I'm starting to itch. But it's a whole crowd of people down there. Yeah, let me get my stuff so I can start to head on out, y'all. I went live earlier. Hold on one second. letting y'all see all the people that's down there. Let's take y'all on a little walk, on a little stroll, okay? So right now up here it's kind of empty, but I just thought this was a nice little ambiance for y'all. Just take you on a little tour, okay? Those are all the people over there checking in, tuning in, walking and stuff like that. We're gonna head on out of here because I am itching. I feel like I've been bitten while I was on that swing. I don't know what type of mess they got, but these little miniature microbites are really starting to make me itch. All right, so we headed on out of here. Oh, yeah, it's little insects flying around too. Oh, so they went and got on the same swing that I was on. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Some nonsense. They went exactly to the swing that I was on. Now what? I don't understand. It's like wherever I'm at, people migrate to where I am. I don't get it. And it's kind of annoying, y'all. All right, we're walking on out of here. It's gonna be about maybe a 7 to 10 minute walk to the car. So as I walk on out of here, I'm just gonna keep talking to y'all. Hope y'all enjoying this. Hope y'all enjoying the walk with me. And I hope that this sound comes in clear. All right. Oh, y'all, I'm itching. Ooh, itching, y'all. Oh boy, probably gonna have to take a shower when I get to the house, 'cause it feels like I've got bit on my legs, on my arms. So they still got the DJ out here playing music. Yeah, I can't wait till I come out here so I can do my photo shoot with my clothing brand, y'all. I gotta get some stuff printed up. I gotta think of some spots that I want to set up at. The walking is probably enough for me, y'all. I don't need to be out here running. Future. Talking out of their neck, don't put no coughing out of your mouth. Way too paranoid for that. Get it, bro. DOT, money, power, respect. The last one is better. Saying there's a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hope them sentiments are better. But to remember, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. I know I'm not saying much to y'all. I'm just letting y'all see the ambiance as I walk. So, turn it around for y'all. And this might take the rest of my memory card footage. They have like overgrown shrubbery right here. They need to actually come and trim this back some. I don't know how many minutes it's been, but we don't have much longer until we're back at the vehicle. And he's over there recording himself walking. Look. I could go sit over there too, under this little breezeway. I could sit over there. Okay, here comes a lady with her 2 big dogs. I don't do big dogs, y'all.
I got home on.
No, I don't do big dogs.
Like, I got home last night at like 2 o'clock. And I was like, I got another week. Oh.
Yeah, then you have to go right back into work.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot. I just got so
Look how beautiful the flowers are. Sunflowers.
Yeah.
Either that or later on the couch all day.
I would probably would have that. But that'd be hard because I don't know if I would work for myself because then I'd be like always like
Just relax.
yeah, and then it'd be in the busy way and then I'd be behind.
Y'all, people are funny. Alright, I'm gonna cut through here. I don't know what they were playing, dominoes or something, but they have little games over here. Some type of games. This used to be a t-shirt printing place. They must have closed it and now it's something else right across the way. Yeah, this used to be right here where it says Good Postage, Paper Goods and Writing Tools. That used to be a t-shirt printing place. And that was open for a couple of years, but they must have shut it down. Interesting, y'all. Because I talked to the guys that used to work there or run the place, actually. They were out here last June. I think it was last June for the Do-Rag Festival, or either it was the year before last. I can't really remember now. But anyway, we're headed back to the parking lot so we can leave up out of here. Headed on out of here, y'all. Okay, I'm going to sign on out. I hope you enjoyed this walk with me. Tune in with me later, y'all. All right, signing out. All right, y'all. I made it into the car, so I'm going to be headed out now. It's only going to take me about 21 minutes to get back to the house. I got to check the mail, go inside, feed the cats and stuff. I really need to work on the yard. I need to, get the grass cut and stuff. So we'll see how that goes, y'all. HOA's been acting crazy lately. So I'm going to actually take y'all through here. I was going to go the other way, but I'm going to go this way so y'all can see. This is where they normally have the Mad Mile run that you saw earlier, that it was out on the lawn, but normally it's right in this section right here. So just gonna go through here, and sometimes they have vending events out here too. So they have something called the farmers market where people will set up their stands and their tents. They also have a salsa dance class out here. Right here to the right. I was talking to the owner of it the other day. Lo and behold, I was unaware that that's what he did. When we started talking, and he told me that he actually had a dance class, and I've been in there like one time. Okay, so they're directing. Oh my God, this guy ran in front of the freaking car. Idiot. And you know what? I'm sorry. It's always them that do that dumb mess. But anyway, y'all, those are the runners over there to the side. Let y'all see how many of them there are. A multitude of runners out there. A bunch of melanated runners. All of those could be potential Brown Girls Are Beautiful supporters, supporting the clothing brand, or future home buyers, y'all. And that you can see all the cars that are parked out there. So those are all the cars that are here, and they're not all running. They are probably in some of those buildings that's back up in there, because they be having different events. To the side here is a strip mall. Not a lot going on. There's a Family Dollar store. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sign up out of here, so I can pay attention to this road, and then when I get to the house, I'll try to get this video uploaded for y'all. All right, but thank y'all for tuning in.